YouTube family, it is Coach Jet, and I'm back here with another edit video. I think we may be on day 25. I don't really know, 24 or 25, but we here. I'm here to show you how I changed the color of this bike, as you see from the thumbnail. It's pretty easy, and you can use this to change the color of anything. Okay, anything. So she wanted the bike to be red, so I need to match the bike to be red. So we're gonna hop right into it. Make sure you go download that free editing training or my retouching starter pack. If you don't got it, man, you need to go get it. So we're gonna duplicate this layer, Command or Control J on the keyboard. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna create a red color layer. So when it comes to the yin yang symbol, hit solid color, and I want to sample from, let's see, I think we can say about right here is good. We're gonna try to match it as best as we can. And then the next thing we are gonna do is change this color layer to color. Now I may look crazy, just bear with me. And we're gonna invert this by hitting Command I. We're gonna take our brush, which you hit B on your keyboard, make sure your opacity is 100, flow is 100. All you're gonna do with your brush is take your brush and you're going to paint. Make sure you're using a white brush because you're working on a black layer mask. All you're gonna do is paint over the area that you want to be a different color. So just like this. Now, to make this easier for myself, what I am going to do is use my quick selection tool, which is right here. And I'm just going to end up selecting this area. So as you see, you just hover over what you want to be selected, and it's going to select it for you. Now I'm going to take my paintbrush, and I am going to paint in. And same thing. And you can just repeat these steps. I'm going to do some batching of it, just repeating the same steps. And I'm going to show you how to not get the yellow part. I'm going to take the minus tool and I'm going to subtract inside of here because I don't want the yellow to show. I do not want this yellow to show. And I come in here, I don't want the yellow to show. I don't want the yellow to show here. Don't want the yellow to show. Yeah, and I'm going to take my paintbrush and I am going to just paint over everything. All right, paint over everything. As you see, I did not deselect the gold. So I don't want the gold to get painted. So I'm going to deselect the gold, get the gold up out of there. Make this happen, y'all. Make this happen. Perfect. I see some areas I need to select a little bit more. So I'm gonna hit the plus button. And we are going to just paint over. That's the cool thing about the quick selection. It does take preparation, but once you do it, it's easy. And if you mess up, you can just switch to a black layer and you just hit X on your keyboard and you just use your paintbrush and you just go around. You see, go around, back it up. is red. So we're gonna go and do that a couple more times. So as you see, we have just like up in here. So I'm gonna make my brush just a little bit bigger. Make sure I go back to the brush that I need. And I see it's bleeding on the excess. So I'm gonna go back, use my quick selection tool. I'm just gonna have my quick selection tool select all of this. As you see, that's what I'm doing here. I don't want it to select this. I don't want it to select the bolt. And I'm just going to take it. I'm actually going to just take my time and select everything that I want to be covered because it'll save me time as I'm doing this. So I'm just going to go ahead and select everything that I may want to be covered. In the process, yep, I want this to be covered. Come in a little more. I want this. I don't want to paint red over that. I don't want to paint red over this either. I mean, you just basically, you keep working it. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm just continue to work what's necessary. And it's important you take time prepping. It's important you take time prepping your stuff so that when you're ready just to go in, it's super seamless. So that's what I'm doing here. Just taking my time, prepping what I want to be prepped. And it may be better for me to go one section by one section. But we're going to do the best we can. Which is what we doing now. Boom. It's the benefit of preparation. I'm going to deselect. And I'm just going to get my brush and I'm going to start painting in. Because I'm using the editing tablet, so it wouldn't be that hard for me to paint in as well. But I would definitely tell you guys to take your time when you're doing stuff like this. If you're doing like a shirt or, you just quick selection a shirt, do the method I just told you, and it's going to change the color. It is going to change the color, and you'll be just fine. But I just want to make sure I show you guys the technique necessary that you can use to be able to color what you want to color. So literally, if you continue to follow the steps I'm giving you right now, and then, of course, I'm doing a rough job for explanation purposes. But for you, I want you to actually take your time and get into the creaks of everything, making sure all the lines is straight. But I just want to show you how you would change the color of something. So as you see, I would clean this up right in here. But as you see, as you continue to do that, the bike continues to change colors. So for real, everything that may be blue, you coming in and hit Like I said, I'm just doing an example right now for YouTube purposes, but I'm literally would take my time, come in, make sure I zoom in, use smaller brushes, and etc. Okay, so I want you to make sure you take your time, go in there, because you only want to give good results out to your clients. So you only want to give good results out to your clients. If you gave your client this example of what I'm doing now, and if you see on the thumbnail, this is not like when I was actually doing this image, I was literally going in like this on everything. So let me actually show y'all the image. And I was hitting the dice, everything. So with you want to make sure that you pay attention to detail when you're doing your image. I'm going to pull up the image that I did so you can see, because I'm really just giving you guys example meanings and example purposes. And I don't want you to think like, oh man, you ain't even showing us how to do it for real. I'm showing you the technique that's necessary for you to use on your images. So as you guys see, like right here, you know, I did her bike. You know, I went in on everything. I did the dice. She had dice on her bike. Did the dice. I did her body. I did everything on the bike. So I want you to do the same thing. Do everything on the bike. Everything on your image. Y'all got me? So don't forget to sign up for my free editing training. We have the Certified Retoucher Bootcamp 5-day challenge coming up. I definitely want to see you there if you want to edit better. If you're tired of struggling behind a computer screen, I want to see you there. We're going to get straight to it, y'all. Jet out. Peace.